The Detroit Lions at home today against the Chicago Bears. And the Bears had just laid the lumber to the Bills last week. They looked like a juggernaut. You're Darryl Rogers, and we had a story about him on the pregame show. You know your team is 1-4. You know your job may be in jeopardy. Your quarterback gets hurt early, and you bring a guy into the game to try and save the game and perhaps your job, who you only met on Wednesday, Rusty Hilger. Darryl Rogers couldn't feel very good about all of this. This is what happened as the Bears and the Lions met at the Silverdome for the 108th time. And Chuck Long, strained left knee on the sidelines. Rusty Hilger signed Monday, first workout Wednesday, into the breach for the Lions. And Rusty was, well, rusty. These plays were not in the playbook. This one wasn't either. This one was in the playbook, but the receiver forgot to play. And then this one was the best of all. This was definitely not in the playbook. Rusty Hilger, knowing that he needs a little more time to get ready. Jim McMahon on target early. Here he hits Dennis McKinnon for an 11-yard touchdown. The Bears led it 7-0. But later McMahon would suffer a slight concussion, and Mike Tomczak came in. At times, he looked good. Tomczak looking for second-year man Ron Morris. And a pretty pass. Of course, it's pretty wide open, too. 31-yard touchdown. The Lions did have chances. They were trailing 17-7. Watch this shotgun. Yay! This also was not in the playbook. Al Harris recovers the football for the Bears. Darryl Rogers said, you know what, on that snap, I need Manute Bol. Let's sign him next week. As Rusty Hilger threw 43 times, despite not knowing any plays. And Chicago beat Detroit 24-7.
Jim McMahon's got a headache tonight, but the Bears won, right, Howard?
That's about the extent of it, though. He's going to be all right. The Bears' trip to Detroit was a good one. They won, and when they opened up that 17-0 lead, the Lions didn't have a chance. Detroit has no offense, and the Bears had a lot of defense again. They didn't get the shutout, but won it 24-7. Jim McMahon left the game with a slight concussion, and on our live postgame show, Mike Ditka said once and for all, yes, Jim McMahon is okay.
Jim McMahon will practice full speed Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and play Sunday against Dallas. He'll be fine, 100%. That question shouldn't be asked again.
Oh, he could have played the second half?
Could have played, said, I'm ready to go in. If you want me to go in, he had to clear up the coverage. He had spots in front of his eyes for a while, but he was fine after that.
And don't ask him about it again. McMahon played well while he was in there. They drove the first time of the ball. McMahon to Dennis McKinnon for the touchdown. 7-0 Bears, but McMahon took some real shots in the game. Watch this. Michael Cofer, the linebacker, blindsides McMahon right there, and the hits started really piling up. Finally, McMahon was out of the game with that slight concussion. Mike Tomczak came on. He played well. And Neil Anderson had a pretty good game rushing the ball. 70 yards. This makes it 14-0 in the game. Now, Detroit pulled within 17-7. They were driving. Detroit's center blanked out. He must have thought Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was quarterback. He snapped the ball straight in the air, and Al Harris recovered, and the game was over then when Tomczak saw Ron Morris streaking across the middle wide open here for the touchdown. Tomczak came in relief, and the Bears win a game, and he said the coaches believe in him.
And there's a flag.
You know, Greg Landry has a lot of confidence in me, and so does Mike Ditka, I think. And if I just take one play at a time, not try to make any miraculous comebacks or miraculous plays out there, I'll be all right. But, you know, I'm happy.
All right, one more time, I've got to ask you, Coach, how is Jim McMahon?
Jim McMahon will practice full speed Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and play Sunday against Dallas. He'll be fine, 100%. That question shouldn't be asked again.
The Lions were disposed of 24-7 as Long and Hilger were tossed around while McMahon and Mike Tomczak each tossed touchdowns.
Third down, McMahon back to throw, slants to the right side. He's got McKinnon to the far side. Touchdown! Tomczak looks to the air, rolls right, now Stotts drills the middle, got a man wide open. Touchdown! Ron Morris!